How do I get my home ready to sell in today's Omaha market? This is probably one of the most common and stressful questions that all sellers have for me. And the fact is that most of us have been living in our home very comfortably for many years, and we can't even see, we don't have a clue what it would take to get our house ready for sale, let alone for the highest dollar in the least amount of time. And that's when you call in the pros. So I'm here to help you today with some of the best ways that you can get a jump start on getting your house ready to sell. Okay, let's start with repairs. This is an essential to get the highest price in the least amount of time when you're selling your home. So some of these things that you might know, you might have seen and you've been struggling with and you've been just putting them off, and some of them are just part of the white noise of your life and you don't even know that they exist. So this is when you're going to rely on your trusted realtor or your most critical friend. You're going to invite them over and say, hey, I want you to pick my house apart and I'm going to make you the most amazing dinner if you'll do that for me. But these repairs are essential for you to take care of. So let's start with the four walls. Obviously, this is the biggest plane that people are going to be looking at when you are selling your home. So you must take good care in making sure that those walls are in shape. So, hey, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser might take you a long way in getting your walls ready, but if it isn't, you might have to touch up and repaint some areas of your home to give it that fresh, clean, well taken care of appeal to the widest sector of buyers. And what about carpet? You know, if you've been struggling with that same stain for forever and you know it is not coming out, you might have to buy new carpeting or give a carpeting allowance for your new buyers. But that is an objection that they're going to bring to the table, an immediate turn-off that they're going to carry around with them through the rest of your house. And you might very well lose a buyer just because of that small stain on your living room carpet. And what about those bathrooms? You know, that grout between your shower tile and your bathtub that's been fine for you, but really now becomes an eyesore, something, a glaring red flag for potential buyers. So definitely, you know, that's a less than $10, easy less than $10 fix that makes your house look really crisp, clean, and well cared for. And what about the kitchen? Do you have that squeaky pantry door, or do you have that drawer that just doesn't slide quite right? Potential buyers are definitely going to experience what you experience. It's going to come up and it's going to be an objection that's going to give them a question mark in their head whether they want to be or fall in love with your property. And what about the outside? What about curb appeal? Has the dog knocked over your outdoor landscaping lights just one too many times? Do you need to replace those? Again, easy fix to light up the exterior of your home. And what about those bonus spaces? Do you have an amazing outdoor area, an outdoor kitchen, an outdoor deck, and there might be one rung that's loose on your outdoor deck, or are the light bulbs burned out on your outdoor patio? Small fixes add up to big dollars when it's in your pocket and you're dealing and negotiating with potential buyers. But more important than that, you're helping other people fall in love with your property, the one that you've loved for all these years, and they want to know that you've taken care of it. Getting your house ready, unless you've been a superstar human, is going to take some time and energy and maybe a small army. The main reason is how you live today is not how you're going to prep your home for sale for the future. Your goal is to try to appeal to the broadest number of people. And the fact is, you've created an amazing cocoon for you and your family. But that doesn't necessarily translate into the broadest appeal to all the buyers. So here's some ideas of how we're going to get started in broadening your appeal and making your house ready to sell. Everybody knows the adage, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that same story applies to houses. So let's talk about those first impression moments in every single room in your house. And that first moment starts online in today's world. We're selling your house from the digital moment. So if we take a picture of any room in your house and if people can't fall in love with it from that picture, we're already in trouble. But then they come to the live experience, and we better make sure that those first impressions really land well. And it starts from the very first moment, the moment they drive up and pull up in front of your house, that front yard, that welcoming front door. There better be an experience right there when we're waiting to walk through that main entrance to your home. And then what about all those other hubs? When I get into your house, is there a drop zone for cell phones? Is there a place that I get to take off my shoes and hang up my coat? Is there an amazing view that has perfectly beautiful, clean windows that I'm looking at? What are those first impression moments? Some of those could be smells. When I walk into your house, if I'm smelling your fish fry from last Friday, might not land so well with buyers. And then you definitely have to take the you out of your space. Why? Because it is a lot of cognitive gymnastics for your buyers to try to edit you out on the fly when they're looking at your home and then add their own lives in. Too much effort for buyers. So make it simple for them. Give them a nice neutral palette, something nice and easy to look at that doesn't necessarily involve all of your hobbies and all of your family members. So you're going to edit carefully. And some of that is just clearing out space. We acquire a lot of stuff when we live in a home. And we need to edit that out. We need to edit closets by at least 50%. We need to edit out kitchens by at least 50%. We need to look at our bathrooms and get rid of all of the unnecessary items when we're getting ready for sale. At least 50% of your things will likely have to be stored away when you're selling to have that nice, comfortable, open, welcoming feeling for your potential buyers. And then you're going to make sure that you show them the value of your property. And that could be setting up your kitchen. If you have a beautiful range, we're going to set on your stove your favorite Dutch oven. We're going to set up that moment in the kitchen. And if you have a spectacular shower, we're going to stage the shower with some lovely bath products so that buyers can imagine themselves living their lives in your spaces, whatever those are. If it's your TV room, if it is your back porch, whatever it is, we're going to stage those and add in the value for them, making it very, very easy for them to have a love connection with your home. I am Linda Love, and I'm a realtor with Nebraska Realty. And if you absolutely are certain you have no idea how to get your house ready for sale, and even if you do and you just want a partner, I am your upsizing, right-sizing, and downsizing expert in Omaha, Nebraska.